Hi, my name is Fluegel, and this is my presentation on my life goals in 2 words that describe it. When asked to put my life goals into a few for this assignment, I struggle. I have since first, second grade when the teacher would ask you, what are your goals? What do you want to do with your life? Where do you see yourself? And I think because I've grown up wanting so much, I've never really been able to pinpoint exactly what my life goals are. Everyone wants money, everyone wants the cars, the houses, they all want to live on a beach or the woods or their ideal situation. And for me, I think it's really to come down to one thing, and that one thing would be to simply enjoy life. And while it seems maybe cliche and easy to do and simple, to me it's not. I get caught up in life a lot and the materialistic things and everything really, and it's hard for me to enjoy the most beautiful things on the earth, whether it's my friends, um, my significant other, the things I already have, the money I have, the car I have, the house, anything. And I think for me to be happy in life, I need to relax, focus on what I do have, and stop chasing everything that everyone else has. Because I think the things that I really want will come when I finally realize that what I have is best. And I think that's what would make me the happiest person that I can be. And as long as I stick to that theory, I think the traits that come along with me will also greater impact the people around me, which I love to do. I like to impact the people's lives that I have been blessed to be in. And with that, that leads to the two traits, the two words that I really like to stand behind. The first being honest. Um, Honesty is a key part of my life. I've grown up to learn honesty very much, a lot through my father. And the first story that really makes this make sense to me is that when I was growing up, my father would always tell me, if I tell him I did something and I admit to it and I don't hide it, he won't be mad at me. But if I hide it and I don't tell him and I'm sneaky and I'm dishonest and he finds out, well, it won't work out very well for me. And it stayed true through all of my life. And I put that into perspective a little bit. I thought about it as I got older because when you get older, that's usually what you do. And I found that when I'm honest with my teachers, when I'm honest with my friends, my girlfriend, anyone in my life, that the amount of respect given towards me is so much greater than what I would achieve if I were to lie. So maybe I could lie and get a better grade, or lie and get more money. But to me, the things that come along with honesty, whether it be the respect, the gratitude, those things are more beneficial to me than any materialistic grade, dollar, anything. And I think basing my life off that has led me to, to live a very, very fulfilling life. Because if I'm honest, I'm never going to be fulfilled if I always chase after other materialistic things. It just won't happen. But when I chase something that is in my heart, that is in my person, I can fulfill that and I can become happy. And I think that leads directly into my next word, which is persistence. Anyone that knows me knows that I like to get what I want. And while most people associate that with money and being conniving, and which sometimes I can be, I relate persistence more to the benefits from it. And again, this relates back to my father. And I remember when I was just a little kid, he gave me a little shovel, and we have a big back deck and a front walk. And I used to always have to shovel. And there could be a foot of snow out there, and I get this little shovel, and I have to go shovel. And I remember I hated it. I would pout and I would cry, and all the time. And I always begged my sister to come help me, and I would sit out there and get frustrated. But every time that I got it done, my father was happy, my mom was impressed, and while that has taught me to really hate shoveling now, it has taught me that when you're persistent with something and you stick through it and you work hard, the outcome sometimes you're blind to when you're doing it, but when you reach the end, that outcome becomes so clear and it all makes sense. And that sense of gratitude and accomplishment really doesn't make sense and doesn't really hit home until you stick through something and suffer through something because really you're the only person that gets the happiness from it, you know. And to me, that is something I base my life on quite um, heavily. It is. And while sometimes I do fail, sometimes I feel like giving up, and sometimes I do give up, I always find something in me to want to keep going. And I think that has a lot to do with being instilled in me as a kid, but I also think that has something of a good self awareness from on my part because I've realized that when you do that, and when you persevere, and when you're persistent, and you push through, you get what you ultimately want. Whether that is money, whether that is happiness, whether that is the gratitude of someone above you, such as a father, you ultimately get what you want. And what will make you truly happy, what will make you smile without really receiving anything materialistic. And that's what I chase, that's what I'm after. And with those two traits, I really think that loops back and describes my goals well. And I think if I can hone in on a few other traits and those, my life will be very complete and I can live a very, very happy life. Thank you.